Hi there, Virgo. Thank you so very much for your patience with this reading. It is your mid-August reading. It'll roughly span from the 15th of August to the 31st of the month. And of course, energy is fluid, right? So it may permeate a little before the 15th, a little after the 31st. Virgo, let's get started with your reading here. I was meditating on your energy before I turned on the camera, and I was hearing off-peak. Okay, off-peak season. Something to do with I'm also hearing verbatim, okay, and I'm hearing folly. So whatever this may mean to you, okay, a break of some sort may be taken. Okay, let's get further details on what exactly this may be pertaining to. Pulling the Celt across for you here, Virgo. You're keeping things very orderly. Very, very orderly in true Virgoan fashion. Okay, I'll put it that way, right? You're not missing a single beat. I'm also hearing that. All right. I keep hearing folly for you. So. Let's all right. Okay. All right. In your theme, you have the Son of Swords upright, almost swooping into, in somewhat of a confrontational manner, as I perceive it here, the Father of Cups, okay, upright, under which we have the Death card, Major Arcana in reverse, overlaying the Father of Wands in reverse, okay, overlaying the Tower upright. All right, overlaying the world in reverse. Okay, now Death and the Tower are mirroring one another. Death in reverse, Tower upright. Let's, I feel that this is an interaction. Okay, I'm hearing it's a close interaction of some kind that may be done from a distance. Okay, from a distance. I don't feel this is a physical interaction. Okay, and there I'm hearing verbatim, yes, yet again. So, whatever this is, it may be speaking to legislature, okay, legality, terms and conditions. I'm hearing folly and I'm hearing falling out, okay. I'm hearing Fallout Boy for a number of you, so whatever that may mean to you Virgoans, but I'm hearing steady speak. So, okay, Son of Swords may be speaking to legal counsel. That may be a focus for you. Okay, a focus for you. But let's get to the rest of the spread here. Let's read them all off for you. You have the Hanged Man in reverse, to which point the Hanged Man is standing straight up in its grave. All right, deep past. You then have the Ace of Wands. Okay, recent past, upright, beautiful. You then have the Mother of Wands, upright, being the energy that you harness that helped lead you to your current state of the Five of Cups, upright. You then have here the Star, beautiful, another major arcana, mirroring the Ace of Wands. In your advice, okay, upright, yes. The Hierophant in reverse, in your environment, another major arcana. Now, it's interesting because the Hierophant is it's holding onto this key, and it's hanging, okay, from this black tourmaline crystal. Now, okay, I'm beckoned to mention it as a geode. Okay, specifically of the earth element, something to do with the earth, and aha, the Hierophant is Taurus's card, alas. So, speaking of the earth element, okay, now, all right, you have the Ten of Cups upright in your near future. Ooh, 2 10s in a row. You've got the Ten of Wands upright in your hopes and or fears. There is an anxiousness for closeout. There's been an anxiousness for closeout. There's been a readiness and a peeking out of a resurgence of what takes its place, right? Of what you're releasing, right? How you seek to manifest from this point on. Okay, from this point on, it's a transgression as I'm feeling it. Okay, now you have the Father of Swords in reverse in your final outcome. All right, accompanied by I'm being beckoned to view it as an accompaniment with the Ace of Cups in reverse. That forms some sort of angulation here of energy with the Son of Cups upright, in reverse. I don't know if you can quite catch that with the lighting there. Son of Cups in reverse, overlaying the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, overlaying the Nine of Swords upright. Okay, So this is right off almost at a distance, okay, from the rest of the spread. But I feel that as detached as it may be, whatever this interaction is, I'm hearing interlocutor, whatever this interaction is, it's detached, and yet I'm hearing resurfacing, and it's Mercury retrograde. Oh my goodness, right? So things may absolutely be coming back around the mountain for review. I'm getting discretion, viewer's discretion as well. I'm hearing namesake for you, and namesake has been coming up for a number of signs now, I believe as well in the general early August reading. Okay, yes. But nonetheless, Ace of Cups in reverse, almost pouring out. It's like a mirroring of the cup that we see on the Sun of Cups, right? So look at how these two cards are aligned with one another, right? It's like a mirroring, where both cups are in reverse, almost dumping the water out, and in somewhat of an accordion, right, style. So we'll heed that. I feel, though, that the Ace of Cups and whatever this I'm getting is a premonition, whatever this premonition is, or whatever this circumstance is what meets you in a way, okay, as you close the month out. So I'm hearing foreshadowing. Yet again, I feel that there's a premonition about this, and it may have to do with an air sign. Okay, one who has a lot of air on their chart: Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Who I'm hearing shadow, who may have two propensities within them. Okay, but let's get to the rest of the spread to really sparse out the details. It may be different for everyone, of course, right? General reading, but we have here in the top right-hand corner, the apex of your reading, you have Temperance in reverse, another major arcana, overlaying the Six of Swords in upright. So, okay, I'm getting that there's an absolute readiness, okay, for closeout of some kind. Again, so off season, you're like, I'm ready for it, right? Season's greetings, okay, something about season's greetings as well I'm hearing coming through for you. But there is a fundamental focus on the terms. Some sort of terms that accompany whatever the progress, and I'm getting it's measured progress that has been over time, that has characterized this journey to this point, right? It's not like I could just get up and go. I'm hearing I'm bound contractually in some kind of way to some sort of, I'm hearing yet again premonition. It's expected. Whatever this is expected, and yet again, it's how we are involved and engaged on a very literal, sort of methodical, calculated, strategic, legal even, right? That which relates to bureaucracy on that kind of level. Okay, there's a focus on that. And so while you have this fire and this passion, I feel growing, and there's been the readiness to jump on the bandwagon, harness it. There's a steadiness, okay? There's a steadiness, and so there's been a tempering of whatever this resurgence, okay, of creative assets. I'm hearing assets is for you now. I'm hearing wake up call, the waking up, the wake up call. Something about yet again, it's like the bird. But then the analogy I'm getting is it's like in the early wee hours of the morning, right? The little birds that just begin to chirp, right, in the silence. Right? It's the very natural, yet gradual, yet instinctive, impulsive, expected transformation and change. Right? I'm hearing the turning of time, the turning of the tables, and you are at the mercy of some sort of system. I'm getting system of order, okay, of prescription of progress. So whatever it is that you may have been involved in, it's very much, I'm getting rudimentary, okay, as well for a number of you. It's very much calculated. It's a step by step, rung by rung. And the energy that's bubbling up now to the surface is that which is unwieldy, untamed, uncontrollable. It's impulsive and it's passionate, right? It speaks of the fire element. So but you're harboring whatever this growth is. Perhaps there was some sort of dabbling, okay, already in whatever this, I'm hearing this nest is, I'm hearing this pie hole, okay, however you may want to take that, in whatever this, it's like a nesting center, okay, where there are creative assets. I'm almost imagining like a studio filled with different crafts and tools, right? I'm hearing craftsmanship. And it's like maybe one day you went for a tour in that studio and, right, you picked up some paintbrush, okay, that was a particular paintbrush, and you practiced painting something with it on a I'm getting like a sticky note, a sticky tab, some sort of, it's like a trial and error, a test of some kind, where you're almost like test driving, okay? You're testing it out, and it brought you this sense of recollection of what it means to feel purposeful and creative. So it's the fusion between, okay, the maintaining of balance between our youthful, impulsive sense of creativity, really, creativity, and that which is, I'm hearing judged by a number of you, channeled in a measured way. Okay, now I keep hearing progress, something about progress. So whatever this is may have been a long time coming, right? This progress may have, this process as well may have been taking a lot of time, okay, may have been drawn out into the deep past. That, and right, we are seeing the Hanged Man in reverse in your deep past. So whatever this is, I'm hearing yet again a wake-up call. It's like wake-up call, the day of clarity came. But yet again, if there's something that, if there's a question, okay, there's a question of retraction, and how there's a question of how to confront this body of forces. Okay, I'm getting that as well. Now you have here the Six of Wands in reverse. Okay, the Hierophant's looking over the Six of Wands, chirping at this blue butterfly. All right, so take a look at their interaction here. Just shouting over, hollering over at this butterfly who's taking a deep dive, right? And there are so many feathered winged creatures in your spread. Nearly every character has the ability to take flight. Okay, the potential to take flight. You have the Son of Swords, right? A bird. Father of Cups, right? A swan. You have Death, which was a bird, right? Depending on how you see it, right? It illustrates, it shows wings, right? Having wings. And the bat, right, of course, taking flight. You have the Hierophant, which is a crow. You have the Father of Swords, which is an owl. You have the Temperance card, which is a peacock. You have the Son of Cups, right, which too is like a child. I'm hearing childhood, something about childhood, something about going back to the basics. Okay, something a childhood dream, childhood friend. I'm hearing a fallacy, something. Okay, for a number of you perhaps something illusionary about this. So there's something that's very dreamlike about whatever this was, perhaps. Okay, that is coming back around the mountain, so to speak. Coming to resurface. Now, you also have Gemini's card in the Major Arcana deck, the Lovers, in reverse. So, two birds, right? Two doves flying. There's so much flight. There's so much air energy for you, Virgo, and you are ruled by Mercury, right? And the planet of communication, right? It's an air planet. So, now, let's get further into your spread though here, and then we'll pick apart the pieces here of energy. The Four of Pentacles upright, accompanying the Six of Wands in reverse in your energetic pathway that you're leading out with, right next to this Nine of Cups in reverse and the Lovers in reverse. Okay, so lots of water on the table. Lots of water, and a culmination of, I'm hearing spirit, a culmination of what took us so long, what brought us to where we are now, right? And I'm getting, it's like culmination, graduation, very emotional, very, very emotional. And whatever this is, it may be pertaining to a birth for a number of you, okay? And, all right, okay, but there's a readiness to see it through. There's a readiness to see it through and to channel these messages I'm getting for a number of you. Channel these messages, okay? Now, okay, let's hop over to your current state. 5 of Cups upright. There seems to be, okay, interesting. You have the 5 of Cups mirroring the 10 of Cups. 5 have the 10. So there's some sort of association between these two with the star sandwich in the middle. And if you look at these 3 cards together, it's quite telling, right? That there is some sort of line I'm hearing of dependency, okay, between whatever these energies are that are surfacing and perhaps resurfacing. Okay, now I'm hearing acclaimment from the past. Something is like past due, something from the past, yet again coming through for you. Strong mercurial retrograde energies, Virgo. But by the way, Mercury retrograde technically lasts until the 5th. So there's a bit of a lag time, right? A bit before and after it begins and ends. So just something that I was compelled to share with you here. But Virgo, there is absolutely a culmination. I'm hearing again, culmination of spirit. Culmination of spirit. And there's a moment, okay, there's a momentary silence. There's a pending nature to the state in which you understand, I just must simply wait it out. I can do not much but wait it out, bide my time, okay? I understand that there's a cyclical nature to whatever it is that's coming through for me. I understand that it's eventually going to come through, but I must play my part, right? And accept, and even I'm hearing reflect the system within myself. Okay, and as I'm saying that, there's this almost like a draining feeling. It's like a pulling, pulsing pressure-like feeling that I'm getting here in my left hand on the side with the pinky and the ring finger on my left hand. Okay, for a number of you, whatever this may be, I'm hearing row, row, row your boat. So whatever this means to you, Virgo. Of course, a general reading, right? Yet again, it may resonate differently with everyone. And as a side note, I'm beckoned to mention this in this moment to you. If you if you know your rising ascendant sign and your moon sign, then you may want to check those videos out as well, as they may offer you further insights into your situation. For example, I know I resonate a lot with my moon sign, even more than my sun sign sometimes. So, right, just beckoned to mention that. But nonetheless, there may be okay. Well, before I get to that, let's stick to this dream here. There's very clearly a need to focus, okay, on where it's all culminating, where this whole emotional process has been building you up to experience through itself. And I'm getting, it's like a wave that then cascades. And, right, so I'm getting where, so beginning again, I'm hearing beginning again. Now, your advice is to maintain the stamina of your focus. I'm hearing limelight, on the dreams, whatever illuminates the shadow space. I feel that whatever this experience is, it may have been a tumultuous experience in some kind of ways, and perhaps also one that you recognize, I'm going through this for a reason. It's going to bring me to a dream that I've held for so very long. And the key is to really personify that dream in your mind's eye. Maintain that focus. I'm hearing of spirit calling. I'm hearing spirit calling. So if you meditate, okay, this may be pivotal for you. I'm getting that strongly for you. If you meditate, if you haven't yet, if that's not a regimen for you yet in some kind of way, you may be beckoned to explore. I'm getting it again, this pulsing feeling in my left hand. So whatever this means for you, but you may be beckoned to explore I'm hearing ether. The higher realms, okay, I'm getting your spirit calling, something, now, I'm getting that there's news, okay, that is connected to the space that you tune into. I'm getting frequentially, if that's a word, by frequency, by, yet again, I'm hearing the matter of spirit. There's something that comes through for you in a very unconventional way, in a way of, yet again, it's like, it's not shouting, it's whispering, right? It's not speaking above water, right? It's motioning, right, beneath the surface of the ocean. Okay, there's something that is like, the analogy I want to use here is what's coming through to me, and again, I'm feeling this pulsating feeling in my ring finger, Virgo, whatever this may mean to you. There is, it's not about okay, so higher font rules marriage. Higher font rules. I'm hearing namesake again for you. Namesake. It reflects more conventional, institutionalized bonds. Okay, whatever way you may see it, whatever way it may resonate with you, Virgo, but it represents systems, right? Order. It represents wisdom, higher education, as well as I'm getting it for you specifically, but there is a foundational premise that you recognize is I'm hearing calling, okay, for reformation. I'm hearing allies. So through the process, okay, yet again, I'm hearing call on your spirit guides, call on spirit. That's what I'm getting for you, though, and tuning into that frequency. Your information, your sense of security, okay, it may be had in the least expected of ways, by the least expected of people even, okay? So, I'm hearing premonition and I'm hearing focus for you, and meditation, yet again, creative visualization may be absolutely key at this time. Now, all right, let us move forward here. In your hopes and or fears, you have this 10 of Wands, and the hopes and or fears, right, card can kind of be seen as one and the same of what we fear, kind of being what we hope for, and what we hope for kind of being what we may fear, right? So depending on how you take it, Virgo, there is closure that you are ready for, but that you simultaneously recognize the gravity of. And you recognize, yet again, I'm hearing premonition, it's expected, but you're ready to close it out. I'm hearing you're ready to close the books. You're ready to reform, yet again, reformat. Okay, the way that you've given of yourself through the whole process, this whole process has been a learning experience, I'm hearing, that you have taught yourself through. And it's been a coming to know yourself. It's been a coming into your own. It's been a hearing again, foreshadowing. It's whatever this is greatly expected, but there is, yet again, I'm hearing systemized order, and I'm feeling this very strong feeling in my left hand, yet again, Virgo, and I almost said Pisces, so if you know Pisces, if you have a Pisces rising, ascendant, or moon sign, then you may want to check that video out. But Virgo, there is a recognition of self through the whole process, and a becoming of the cognizance of your very own spirit, your very own nature. Now, there's a question of how do I close this out? How exactly do I close the books? How exactly am I to release and reform? And this is a process of fine-tuned, detailed work, right? Literally sifting through perhaps papers, okay, the energetic archives as well, sifting through all that has been associated with this process, this old dimension, so to speak, and almost like, right, investing, taking everything that serves you and almost supercharging, right, a singular direction in which you are to move forward from here on out. And I'm getting it's like this is like alone time. This is alone time. This is a period of almost introspection. And it is a matter of daily habit patterns. It's a matter of right, the way, even this perhaps the quote unquote simplest of ways, that you give of yourself in certain scenarios, with yourself, that you give to yourself. Okay, your habit patterns, yet again, lifestyle, habit patterns, and also perception, and the ideologies, right, that surround, okay, that frame, okay, our work. I'm hearing even our work ethic for a number of you. So it's a recognition of what I do and why I do it. Okay, and how do I resurface? I'm here again, reform, and it's a very creative, right, open-minded sort of process, but it's very personal. Okay, it's very personal, and it's a Nine of Cups in reverse, the Lovers in reverse, right? Gemini may be involved in whatever this is, or it may be pertaining to an actual love situation. It may be pertaining to matters of deep emotional satisfaction and soul searching. I'm getting searching for what it is that will do it for you, will give you that sense of unbound emotional gratification. And I'm getting, it's the letting down of the past, the old ways of thinking, of perceiving our own actions, right? And the influences in some kind of way, perhaps, that shaped our, or affected in some way, perhaps, had a certain effect on the way that we saw, the way that we behaved, acted, complied with certain measures. I'm hearing that for you. Okay, now, so Virgo, there's a great deal of focus on the intellectual, rational mind for you as well. Yes, I feel it's greatly emotional, but there is an emphasis on the perception, okay, of emotions. And you have this Father of Cups here, Son of Swords. So there may be a water individual involved in the matter. You pull two fathers, Father of Swords and Father of Cups. There may be, right, two, for a number of you, this individual, Father of Swords, if this resonates with you being, right, an individual that you, that may be involved, who is perhaps of an air sign, okay, again, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, or has a lot of air in their chart placed either by way of the houses, house placements, planetary placements, so on and so forth, okay, or they're, right, they take on a very intellectualized approach. If this resonates with you, okay, I almost said Gemini again. So Gemini may be related to that individual for a number of you. If you do resonate with that, it may be that the Father of Cups reflects another side to this Father of Swords, right? That which is the emotional sort of story, okay, of how it all panned out. Okay, I'm hearing of how it all panned out, and so there's I'm hearing access. There's access, and I'm hearing hitherto. So there may be legality involved yet again, Virgo, in this, and it's a process, right? But it's a transformational process, and it has, perhaps as you felt it, been long overdue. You have another Father here, Father of Wands yet again, right over the Tower in reverse. Let me tune in for you, Virgo. In this process of shifting worlds, dimensions, you understand that it's a matter of release. It's a matter of release. And I'm hearing, do the actions speak louder than the words? And you're coming down to it. You're coming down to how the actions have matched up with the emotionalism and or the rationalized stance that perhaps this may be pertaining to that individual, okay, who has these two sort of propensities. Okay, there's a question of presentation and synthesis of character and the various factors perhaps that go into whatever this dynamic has been. And so, but of course, right, Virgo, take it the way that you do. Of course, listen, need your own personal intuition, always, always, always. General reading. And if you would like a personal reading, I do offer those. I know some of you have been asking about that. I've provided the link in the description box below, so feel free to visit the website, alchemyinu.com. Okay, and if you would like to connect via Twitter, I've also added a handle for Twitter for the site. Alchemy and You, all right, is the handle name. So thank you so much for tuning in, Virgo. I hope that you have a beautiful August. Transformations abound, underway, and greatly awaited for. So I wish you all love and light on this journey forward. Thank you again for tuning in, for all of your likes, your subscriptions, your comments. Thank you for connecting, and I'll see you soon. Bye.